Story behind Matchstick. How did it come to be?
So I started it, it really came in the summer of 2020 when I lost a golf ball marker playing one of my favorite courses and couldn't find it. Fell in my pocket, I had three putted, I was upset, shoved it in there, couldn't find it. So I tried all summer to find something that would work for me, but I really like this one from Jones,
Okay.
the bag company here in Portland. And they didn't have a site anymore, I didn't have anything else that would work. So what I did was essentially figure out how to make my own.
Sure.
So which is a lot harder than you think it would be, obviously. Even
Sure.
if you think it would be hard,
Right.
it's very difficult. And spend time sampling stuff out and drawing stuff, coming up with concepts, names, packaging, all the stuff that I thought was missing from when I was buying stuff that summer. Like it wouldn't come in packaging, it wouldn't come like in a branded mailer, it didn't come with any like extra stickers or anything like that. All the stuff that comes with mine now. So and then kind of the funny part of the end of the story is I thought like, okay, like Jones, they're their whole ball marker like started this thing, and I'm going to like in a year after I launch, in a year, I'll like hit them up and be like, hey guys, like I'd like to collab. I'm this little company here in Portland, and like you guys are the big boys. But 10 days in, Chris Carnahan at Jones, the creative officer and part owner, sends me an email. He's like, hey, I saw your brand launch. Why don't you come on down? So I tell him the story of losing this golf ball marker of his, and we get up, we walk into his warehouse, and he opens a drawer, and he just got like a little drawer of them. He's like, yeah, we only had like 8 left. But they were just sitting in there. It's like, I started a whole company because I lost this golf ball marker. He's like, oh yeah, And then by the time that like the next January rolled around, so like 4 or 5 months later, I was actually manufacturing that same golf ball marker for Jones. You can still buy it at Jones right now.
Yeah.
I make the golf ball marker that I lost for Jones.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
Yeah, that's right. So the craziest thing I've ever worked on is probably for me, as somebody who went to the University of Oregon, is all the Oregon Ducks stuff I've done. Pretty diehard fan. Obviously graduated from there, and being able to do stuff with them for the opening of the Jake, which is their training center down at Emerald Valley, is like crazy to me. I've made a bunch of stuff just for the athletic department, and then I work with Peter Jacobson Sports on the Oregon Legends tournament every year, which is where a bunch of former Ducks get together and go out to Versada Ranch and play golf. But being able to, it's pretty wild to like laser engrave a bunch of like, the name of Dan Fouts and Caleb Thibodeau and a bunch of like crazy people that like I grew up watching and loving and are legends, for an Oregon fan. Being able to do that, enough where I was doing that last year for the Oregon Legends tournament, laser engraving them, and had to like, call my best friend from college and like, dude, you won't even believe it. Like, I just put Dan Lanning's name on a bag tag. This is so cool. So that's just really cool, and being able to get hooked up with them, and thanks to Max Carter over at Jones for hooking me up with Justin Fisher and Nolan over at PJ Sports, because it's just like it's pretty wild to be like a Duck fan and be able to like get to
actually,
it's pretty sweet.
Dane, what's the most popular matchstick item?
Most popular matchstick item of all time is the cash stack.
Cash stack, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
So they had $100 bills folded over on each other. I originally drew it like as a stack, where it was like, like a stack of money with like rubber bands on it.
Sure.
But then I was like, it's kind of like rectangular and kind of boring. But it was already called the cash stack like internally in my files, and so I decided to like fold it over like it was like, like your dad pocketing money like in a bill folder of like like betting money, stuff like that. And so I have the original drawing up here, and it probably outsells everything by like lifetime, like 4 or 5 to 1.
Right.
It's the most popular thing. Popular enough that now like people have made their own versions. And the funny thing is they call it the cash stack, but it's like folded over, which is like it's like a wad of money, really. But they call it the cash stack. It's like mine's called the cash stack.
Right.
But it's like it's not a stack, it's like a wad. So it's like it only makes sense, like that name only makes sense if you originally like me like drew it like a sketch like as a stack. So but yeah, that's the most popular one for sure.
Got it. And then remind the audience, Matchstick sells what types of products?
Main thing is enamel golf ball markers, but I also sell to retail towels, now head covers, obviously both custom, and then I make a bunch of reclaimed ones out of other stuff that I find and make. So made a bunch of stuff out of like jerseys or like crazy neon 80s jackets and stuff.
Right.
But also like tees. I make ferrules, like sort of like really colorful, kind of like matches my style, like
Right.
ferrules and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of like the main things we sell at retail. And then I make a bunch of stuff custom for either brands or green grass clients, so golf courses and stuff.
Sure.
2, 3, 4.5. Hey! 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 Ram it. Do you know how to ram it? Let's ram it. Yeah. We know how to ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. We're gonna ram it. Let's ram it. Everybody ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. Ram it.
This is Big Bad Jackie and I'm starting this off. The Rams get down so nobody scoff. And don't you worry cause the Rams are rapping. When game time comes, we'll be back to zapping. We can't sing and our dance is not pretty, but we'll do our best for the team and the city. So get on your feet and clap your hands. Let's ram it right now with the LA Rams.
Hollywood handsome, Dodge City tough. If you throw it my way, it's gonna get rough. I like to ram it, as you can see. Nobody likes ramming any more than me.
They call me Jeter, nobody dresses sweeter. But under this cool is a quarterback mistreater. I come from the end, looking for the sack. I don't stop coming till I put them on their back. This is limousine with it, my moves are like dreams. They call me the demon on special teams. I know how to rock it from the toes to the head. When I pull the trigger, I'll knock you dead.
I'm a mountain man from West VA. They call me Herc and I came to play. I learned long ago to ram it just right. You can ram it all day and ram it all night.
Ram it. Do you know how to ram it? Let's ram it. We know how to ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. We're gonna ram it. Let's ram it. Everybody ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. Ram it.
This Big Daddy Hill, take a look at my stock. I catch what they throw me and I like to block. I'm quick off the line as I can be, cause I don't want dick running over me.
This is Babyface and I don't yield. I'm a tackling fool on the football field. From the Jersey Shore to Balboa Bay, if you run at me, you'll have a bad day.
This is RB, no Speedball Brown, the fastest man in the whole damn town. Cars and ladies are a part of my creed, but more than that, I feel the need for speed.
This is Catcher, out to make a run. With shades on, I can catch a BB in the dark. So now you're ready and I'm sure you'll agree. The ramming is fun when you're ramming with me.
Ram it. Do you know how to ram it? Let's ram it. We know how to ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. We're gonna ram it. Let's ram it. Everybody ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. Ram it. We'll be rocking LA. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it. Ram it.
Red in here, I'm a pumping iron man. If Eric can't get it, I will and I can. I'm strong as you come, but I've got a brain, and stopping me is like stopping